This is a BunkerBoy production.
Pick the weeds, whip the edge, blow it out, fill it in, move on to the next. It's the BunkerBoy Show. It's the BunkerBoy Podcast. It's the BunkerBoy Podcast. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the BunkerBoys Podcast. I am Brad.
And I am AJ. What's up, buddy?
Not shit, dude. What's up with you?
Nothing, baby. Another one. We're doing good over here on the East Coast.
How are you now?
Yeah, the weather's fucking, it's fair. It snowed a little, but for the most part, I can say I'm doing well.
That's good,
how's
dude.
how's life treating you over in Mish, bro?
It's treating me same as always. It's cold. It's very cold right now.
You're a
dude.
winter boy though, dude.
I
You
am a
like the
winter boy. Because a lot of people hate it, and I shine when people hate something. Because then, as long as they hate it, they have a worse attitude, and I come in with a better attitude. Because it's like, I don't know, man. I just shine in the winter.
Better
in the summer,
attitudes. Yeah, they prevail, baby.
yeah, I shine in the winter, dude. But anyways,
'Cause-
I've been doing pretty good over here. Pretty good. What'd you do today?
Today I had my buddy come up he lived like an hour and a half away, and we rode snowmobiles. We trailered him up, I guess, to the trailhead and took off. And yeah, it was icy. It was pretty shitty conditions to be snowmobiling in.
Yeah.
I mean, the trails were like groomed, but it had rained yesterday. So it was just like groomed ice almost. So like you would go to turn and you would either catch a groove and hit that turn, or you would kind of slide and be all sketchy and almost look like you're going to hit a tree.
Wait, was that the same place that me and you went?
No, we went on a different trail, different side of town. But yeah, it was shitty conditions for about, I'd say we got like 2 miles in, and then it started to really get icy. And I ended up fucking flipping and really hurting myself. Like,
dude,
my shoulder and my back. I flipped the snowmobile went literally vertical and flipped on top of me. Luckily I had a helmet, because that's where like the brunt of the force hit, like
yeah.
it was scary. But I just felt my body like crunch when it impacted me, and I had to stand up immediately, because dude, I thought like, if I don't move now, like I'm gonna become fucking paralyzed. Like I really felt like that was a good enough accident to get into to really fuck myself up for life.
Did it feel like a lot of weight on you?
Oh, the thing slammed on top of me, because I was going probably 25 to 30 into that corner. And once it started, the snowmobile just turned completely around 180 and flipped like that and sent me, and then flipped on top of me,
Holy fuck.
And then Ryan, my buddy behind me, we had him on the podcast a couple of weeks ago. He was going a little slower into the corner, but still hit the ice and turned all the way around. And he also flipped, but a lot less damage was inflicted on him. So like we both were on that trail in the snowbank with our snowmobiles flipped completely upside down. And when I flipped mine back over, I cracked the windshield, but that was really the only damage. Like I can replace that. His snowmobile was fine, because he kind of just tipped more gracefully. But yeah.
Dude.
So now my shoulder's all fucked and my back really hurts, but we're getting after it, baby.
There's nothing worse than like planning like to do something like that with a boy, and then you go out there and just something disastrous like that happens.
Oh, I know. And there's if there was like a serious condition too, like there's no service in this fucking state. So
oh yeah, dude, you'd be fucked.
Dude, he would have had to fucking like throw me on the back of his snowmobile and ride me like 3 or 4 miles back with a broken back, because I would have been seriously fucked. But yeah, dude.
Dang.
I mean, I stood up and I was like, I had a newfound love for life because I was like, that was another chance where I could have gotten fucked up, you know?
Dude,
And
come
no,
on.
I was really I was appreciating everything I had. I was like, dude, I'm happy I can walk right now because
Yeah.
I fucking sent it, dude. But yeah,
Yeah.
how's get into what you tried the other day? Because unless you want to take a shot
Oh,
real quick,
well,
because I
let's take
saw
a
you.
shot. Let's take a shot. And just overall, I mean, we didn't really talk about it ourselves about that little MMA thing we brought up, but we can touch on that if you'd like. But let's take a shot.
I would like to, because that's kind of something that we're
It was also the only
pursuing.
shot I think I'm drinking on this episode because I got way too drunk on the last two. So
And we didn't have any liquor suggestion this week. We kind of just stuck with what we had because we have a surplus
we're going
of
broke.
we're either going broke or we're trying to just finish what we got, baby.
But anyways, man, love you.
Cheers. Love you, buddy.
But chaser with a nice Celsius, man.
You actually got me. You and Savannah got me to try Celsius's.
Yeah, dude. This one right here, sparkling kiwi guava, is just a nice classic. Nothing better to
Have
start
you
your
had
day
them
with.
all? Because they have like the heat ones, the ones that
I have them all at my work. I've had them all.
have you. Yeah, I kind of just jumped on that wave because I was getting sick of just sugar-free Red Bull. And like,
Yeah,
obviously I feel like I don't know how much better Celsius is for you, but
it just feels like it is. Like, you know how you drink an energy
no,
drink and you like you
yeah,
go to work out and like you just feel like there's something in it, whether it's like that thick syrup, whatever they put in there, it just makes
right.
you have cramp or just something in you. Like this
Mm-hmm.
one, I could drink it and run like a mile and feel great, but I usually never drink anything before I run. But I just like how it never like makes me hurt or like overthink
Yeah.
why an energy drink is bad, you know?
No, I've been because they only sell them at a select gas stations here. So anytime like I stop to get gas, they have like two flavors to choose from. So I'm like, I guess I'll choose this one.
Yeah,
And
they always only have like two.
for the
Of
most part, they've been each flavor I've tried is pretty good. So I might hop on that wave.
should,
But
bro.
I
But
mean,
overall, dude, tell me what you think of our MMA fight, man. How
dude,
you feeling?
I'm so much happier now that we're not like, I guess like I was happy maybe 2 weeks after you had originally told me, but now that it's not like a secret, like it's most people know. And I've been getting a lot of feedback about people's opinions on us doing the fight, and a lot
Yeah.
of them have been negative, and that's honestly not deterring me at all. Like that's making me more hungry to like
Yeah.
I'm not, and this is the thing that I've been saying from day one since you told me, like we've been saying it. I don't know if you're still on that wave, but like regardless if I win or lose, I'm still happy going in and just fucking doing it because that's something that I can say I did. It just feels like a bucket list item that like you can check off,
Yeah.
And I like the fact that we get to it's something new because I mean, like you'll talk about soon, but like I hit up a grappling club because I want to have people put their hands on me and like physically do stuff to me so I can kind of get that
Yeah.
nervous energy out, like I can know what to expect in a sense when I go in that ring.
Yeah. No, that's good, bro. I just
But yeah, I plan on starting if my shoulder feels fine, I plan on
mhm.
starting on Monday. It's at like seven, maybe an hour and a half class, I believe. So it's like 7 to 8:30. But yeah, I'm
Damn.
excited to just try something new.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much about it that I like it for. Like the reason I wanted to do it was not because I think we're tough and like I think that we could scrap. I think we should do it because I get bored working out, like just lifting weights. Like I like running because to me that's harder than lifting weights.
Yeah.
And lifting weights hurts me sometimes, like my joints and shit. And running
Yeah.
just
Does anything ever like do you have stuff popping and like clicking a little when
dude,
you
my whole body fucking pops every
yeah.
day. Like
Yeah.
every part just there's something different. There's something wrong with it. But and just
Right.
running just does like your lungs, And I feel like I'd rather have my joints and bones messed up than have like an organ or like something that's like really important like that fucking to be bad.
No, I
but
feel you.
I just think it's like good motivation, just something else to like get you in shape. And then also, man, I don't know why you got some negative feedback, you said.
I did get
Dang,
I'd say more negative than positive,
yeah,
but
I
it
got
doesn't
some.
it doesn't deter me, bro,
No, yeah, I must got a different group of friends because I got nothing but positive. People just said I was gonna go get them. People said I was gonna go win. They were
Mhm.
just hyping me up. So I was like, maybe I got the wrong people on my side. Maybe you got some smart people about you. But
I mean, yeah, that's hard. That's a good question. You know, you never know if you I think it's a trade-off because those people, they believe in you and they think that you'll go out there, you'll do your best to train and you could actually do something. Like they believe in the fact that you could actually win the fight.
oh yeah,
The people that have been telling me that I'm an idiot and that we're idiots and we'll get knocked out and we'll get just like played with, you know.
yeah,
And if they're right, they're right. I'm just going into it trying to they're looking out for me in the sense they don't want to see me get hurt or see us get hurt, you know? So I see
yeah.
that.
But we're not gonna
So
get hurt.
no, it's
Well, actually,
yeah,
uh,
knock on wood because
well, actually, let me tell you something, buddy. I had yesterday was my first day of training. You know, I went to his MMA gym. Pretty good in my area, I guess. It's called Cozen's MMA, so shout out to them. But I was like, all right, let's go in there and tear it up, man. So I was ready to just get my first little intro lesson. You know, they do an intro lesson, see if you like it, and then you buy the whole thing. And they just got a bunch of people. They have this guy who was in the UFC. His name's Cozen, obviously, but I think he had one UFC fight maybe or something like that. And I went in there and it was just me and these two dudes. And I was feeling good. And I walked in there feeling real good. And so the first thing was just start cracking the pads, you know? So he's holding the pads, he's saying 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And I'm mixing it up good, you know.
right.
I'm blending. And then all of a sudden, man, he kept saying like, yo, nice power. Like, whoa, great power. And I was like, oh yeah, you want more power? You know, like
Mm-hmm.
I was like, if you think that's great power, let me show you some power, bud. And so
Mm-hmm.
I go and I step back, you know, on my right foot,
Yep.
and I must not have like lifted my foot up too much, or it caught the ground a little too early. And dude, I stepped back, my whole right side, my right foot just rolled under, caved in, completely rolled it, bro. I felt like three freaking like large stretches or snaps in there. And I was like, oh no. And I was like, and he's like, are you all right? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm all right. And I
Yeah,
just
because
fought
like
through it.
you said you'd rather have cardio than good joints and
Yeah.
bones,
Well,
you know?
I wanted to show him like this is a test.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna say I'm hurt because in a fight, we're fighting, dude. And
Oh
so like
yeah.
I was cracking them
Show
pads,
no
dude.
weakness because they'll capitalize on that weakness,
Yeah,
baby.
and I was feeling good. Like, and I was mixing it up good in there. And then I really wanted, like, my striking looked pretty all right. But I was like, dude, I want some ground game. Like, I'm really here for the ground. And he was like, all right. He's like, let's start doing some ground stuff. And so by the time we got to the ground stuff, I'm hurt, man. My ankle's puffed up, and I'm like, dude, I can't even learn. Like, I can't do like the movements I want to. And this is where I wanted to like advance in. And then he kept saying, because he was like, you're a natural wrestler. He's like, have you wrestled before? I was like, dude, no. I was like, I haven't. And then I just walked out there, dude, drove straight home, man. And I've got to say, the champ's hurt, man. I'm gonna be out for like a week or two. I want to show you a picture of this ankle, bro.
Oh, dude. I mean, first practice, that's that can't be uncommon, you know. Someone going in there trying to really prove their stuff,
Oh yeah,
strut what they know, you know,
dude. But
and then
like,
just end up rolling.
do you
That's
think it's a sign though? Like, is that a sign like, yo, champ, maybe it's not for you, or maybe,
champ, maybe hang him up.
yeah,
Don't
like
even
I thought it was a sign saying like, yo, maybe this ain't the right thing. But then I keep trying to make it like a sign, like maybe they want me to think that, and I should just keep going for it, you know?
no, B, you got to overcome adversity, baby. Like
Yeah,
that's just a minor setback. You're gonna heal. That ankle's not gonna be done forever.
yeah.
I
So we got,
whoa, maybe it might
yeah.
be.
So
Who
champ,
knows?
the champ's out for a little bit here. I can't walk right now, man.
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
for those listening, his ankle is it's purple and pink,
It's
and
bad, dude. It goes all the way to
it
my
doesn't
toes.
honestly the angle or like the amount of picture we can see of his foot in that picture, it doesn't even look like okay, that looks more like a foot. Dude, that thing is bad, bro.
AJ, I'm telling you, I've rolled my ankle in gym class before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's usually the ankle that puffs up. I'm telling you, the whole down all the way down to my pinky toe. Like I felt the whole ligament just like stretch out. And like I'm like, champ, something's wrong here.
Dude,
Like I'll go fight this out, but
it's almost like green looking on the bruise. Like
oh my.
it's so swollen and colorful. It's pretty amazing that you
Like
were able to do
this
that.
is what it looked like right after. And it was just the ankle, right? And
Ah,
I was like, oh, that's all right. And then
yeah.
I woke up this morning. I couldn't go to bed because it just kept hurting. I was like, man, something's wrong with this foot. And
Did
then
you
I woke up and I took a step out my bed and I fell over. I was like, I forgot all about it. And then
you got to warm up them feet, baby.
yeah, and I was like, I gotta walk downstairs. So I haven't went downstairs yet. I think I'm staying up here the rest of the day.
Did you roll it outwards or did you roll it inwards?
Like outwards, like I took a step back to get the cross
Yeah.
ready, you know,
And then
because
it kind of came.
and as I
Oh,
and as I was stepping back, it rolled, and I went ah. And he said, "Are you all right?" And
ah,
I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I'm all right. Like, let's go, dude." And then,
ah.
but I knew I would like, you know, when you do something, you're like, I know something's happening down there, but we'll check it out later. Like when you hit your
Yeah.
knee on something, you're like, it might be a cut or a bruise. Like I know something's happening down there, but we'll check it out later. It
Well,
was one of those
also,
things. Like
yeah, and
I'll check
also
it out
like
later.
you're not trying to look weak. Like I said, like
Right.
you're going through that. You're finishing that fucking class.
Yeah.
Regardless if you show up ever again, you're finishing that first one. You're
Oh.
not tapping out that easily, you know?
Well, yeah, and I was telling him overall, and I was like, well, because he tries to sell you on his stuff, you know,
Of
because
course he
it's
does.
a
That's
legit place.
it's a businessman, baby.
Yeah, and I liked it. I liked the place, and it was a good business. But he was like, dude, like, you like this? Like, he was like, you do better than most people coming in here because a lot of people just coming out of shape, you know, or
Yeah.
just people who want to just do something. And he was like, he's like, you have the card. You could like hang with a bunch of these guys. I think you should buy the black belt thing so you can do some live sparring. He's like, I really think you'd like the live sparring. And I was like, why do you say that, dude? And he was like, you were cracking them pads. And I was like, thanks, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, he's selling you.
No,
They
it
have
was
to do
funny
that, you
though.
know? They have to get you to be like, oh damn, like I was fucking it up in there. Like
Yeah.
that guy thinks I was cracking them pads. I'm different, baby. I'm built different.
Yeah, but then he was telling me about all these like jujitsu guys. He's got like like 4 black belts, and he's like, dude, if you really want to get good at the ground, like, come here. He's like, you seem like you're interested, you like it. And I was like, all right, but I don't know, man. If we're shooting for November, December fight, we might have to push that back, honestly, champ.
Hey, we're as long as we eventually get the fight done, that's all that matters. If we need to train and take a couple weeks off because we injured ourselves, that's expected. Training and overtraining, not overtraining, but training and getting hurt is part of the sport. So
First day though, champ. Just
yeah. Well, hey, dude, you got to dust off that oldness that you've been accruing over time.
oh
You know,
yeah.
it's
Well, dude, I warmed up for an hour or two before I went in there because I was like,
yeah.
I want to make sure I don't know. And then I went in there and just did that, and I just walked out. I was like, dang, what a turn of
Yeah, but
events,
you
you know?
also had said that they were complimenting you on like how they thought you were a previous wrestler, you
Yeah, he
know?
thought he's like, you're lying, right? Like, you didn't wrestle. I was like, no. He's like, you're lying. And I was like, no, why would I lie? He's like, some people do that and just come in here and try to fuck people up. And I was like, oh, I was like, no, I really didn't. He's like, well, you're basing out and like when I'm doing this jujitsu stuff, like you're more of like a wrestling based guy, like just trying to he's like, he said I was trying to put pressure down and stay on like top or something. I wasn't trying to roll with and try to do my own shit, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know, but I
No,
don't
it's
know.
cool, dude. It's really exciting to try something new because like you said, working out and having like a routine that you do, you obviously do get bored after a while and
Yeah.
doing the same thing. I mean, you can switch up your workouts, but just going and working out does get boring.
Yeah.
And
Really boring, dude.
that doing jujitsu and rolling around like that and hitting mitts and hitting the bag, it's still working you out, you know? It's
Yeah, dude. But when I was doing it, it was just I felt the muscles that I needed to work out on that I just didn't have,
yeah,
And that's kind of what I wanted it for, is just to see like what am I really missing. So now I
yeah.
have like different areas to work on. But yeah, man,
No, it's cool. We're both kind of injured, but not from
I'm
both sparring, you know.
fucked up. Yeah, man, I am fucked up over here, bud.
Oh,
But
well, we still get it done, baby.
hey, how was your Valentine's Day?
My Valentine's Day it was good. I would say, dude, honestly, I feel like after being with someone for 6 or 7 years,
Just
they
done with
should
them.
nah,
I'm
not
just kidding.
not not that, but it's like, yo, it's my turn. You give me something. I don't want flowers. Give me something and make me feel like the queen for the day or the king, you know? I I think getting flowers is kind of stupid. Getting flowers and chocolates, like I'd rather go out to dinner, go see a movie, go do something
I think getting
where
anything for
you're
anybody is
getting
stupid.
well, it's honestly a dumb holiday. I'll just say that first and foremost. It's just like a day where we appreciate loving each other, but like essentially you should be
I appreciate that every day.
yeah, you should be doing that every day. It's
Right.
not there's no need for a holiday. But we went out to dinner last night. We were a weekend late because we originally went out after the last podcast we did, but it was just too late. We couldn't get in. It was kind of a nightmare. It was too long of a wait. So we just ended up making food here. But
There
yeah,
you go, dude.
our dinner was good. It was a good Valentine's Day, I suppose. How about you? What'd your boy do?
I didn't even know. I forgot about it. So I was
Just
there.
another it's just another day.
Well, yeah, I was wondering because I went to work that day, right? And nobody was there. And I was like, what the fuck's happening? I was like, because usually people call in at my work when when a lot of snow comes in, because then they
Yeah.
call in, they'll get their call in pay and then they'll plow for a side job. So they make money plowing.
Yeah.
Because I just have a bunch of those kind of dudes at my work with just big trucks and they just love that kind of shit. But then
Yeah.
I was like,
Pushing snow.
where is everybody? We didn't get snow. And then I was like, the Super Bowl was yesterday, but it was pretty early. Like you can't be that drunk to like call in after a Super Bowl. But then they
Yeah.
had the Super Bowl and then Valentine's Day right next to each other, which is the first time they've ever done that. Because this is the first time that the Super Bowl has not been on the first week of February or whatever. And I was like, that's the worst thing they could have done. Because then I was at work all 12 hours just slaving. Oh, it
Hmm.
was awful, man. It was awful. I hated Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that you had forgotten because you kind of got that shit put on top of you.
I
You
would have
know?
called. I would have called in too if I
Yeah,
knew.
everyone would they would have just said, "Hey, we're closing down for the day." Everyone's fucking calling out.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't bad though, man. Just
Dude, it's crazy that we're almost through February, you know? It's
I love
summer's right around
February.
the corner.
Yeah.
You love February?
Yeah, February just after January, like I just love February, man. I always feel good in February. It's just my month.
All right. I mean, I can't really ride with you necessarily. February is just one of those dub months to me.
I love it.
I feel like it's one of those months that's forgot about. Sorry for people who are like born in February, but
I
it's
think
just
that's why I like it so much, is because people forget about it. So short.
it's yeah, it's one of those just run through months. Like, oh wow, we already ran through February. It's March now. But dude, I wanted to talk about how you predicted the Super Bowl winner, dude.
Mm-hmm. Duh.
You got some units on me. Your boy finally pulled through, and I think did you pull ahead?
Yeah. A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, you pulled ahead finally, which is it gives me that extra urge to make good bets, you know. Try to
Yeah.
pull back forward. I was getting a little lazy with it. I was going for the underdogs too much.
Yeah. Well, you were doing terrible at first, and then we did this new betting system, and then you started doing good, of course, when we did that. And then
Mm.
but now we're back to like we're pretty much the same right now. We're back to where we
What's
started.
the do you know what was the numbers? It was like one.
We got I'm at 1.3 now, and you're at 1.16.
Yeah, so we're neck and neck.
Yep. But
Ooh.
let's do something let's do something big. We got 150 followers on Instagram, right? So we
Yeah,
wanted to.
we hit the next goal. So we're gonna give another follower a gift card. I guess
Um,
we'll decide the cash amount
20
off
bucks.
air.
20 bucks,
Okay.
right?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that again. So you
We'll do
guys can
20 bucks
go.
for every 50 followers. How about that?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Next goal is obviously 200 then. But yeah, we'll pick a random. We'll pick a random on the Instagram real quick. But the caveat to that is if you want the cash, if you want the gift card, you gotta, what was it? You want them to follow,
No,
subscribe.
I would like for them to subscribe to at least the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Just subscribe to that YouTube. And if we pick you and you don't subscribe, then we'll just pick someone else. And if they subscribe, then they get the money. So that's just how it goes, baby.
Yeah, and while you're doing that, if you're listening to this to on like a listening platform, just rate us on the little rating section that they give you.
Yeah, you might as well. Helps us. If you guys like us, then tell us about it. Well, if you want something to change, maybe we'll change it. Who knows?
I wish I could do like a random number 1 through 156, and then we just count which one that
Here,
would be. But that would be hard.
I'll say Siri, give me.
But we have to count which number. Like, what if she said 120? We'd have to.
Okay, then we'll do what I did last time when I was in Texas. I'll look away and you start scrolling, and then I'll tell you to stop, and then I'll pick a number.
Okay.
And you'll count down from the top,
Okay, I'm not gonna scroll as fast as I did last time.
Okay. Tell me when you began
I am
scrolling.
starting my scroll.
Okay. I'm gonna go stop. And I'm gonna go number 7 on the page.
7.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay.
Who is it?
I think. Wait, let me count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's Jake Florian.
All right, dude.
Let's go.
Let's go. I think I know that. I don't know if he's subscribed or not, but I know that he's a listener. He's given us feedback in the past.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. We're hooking him back up. He got chosen.
Dang, that was a good one, dude. That was a
Yeah,
smooth one. Better than
that was-
Pimple Wickless or whatever. the hell
Yeah,
that
pimp
guy was.
wick list and yeah, some fake account.
Yeah,
But
man.
congrats. I mean, thanks for
Cool.
following us and spread the love. Tell people to listen.
I think he already subscribed on YouTube. But
Well, then we can fucking
so
send
we'll just
him
we'll
the
just
cash
send it
then.
right to him, man. He's got it coming right now.
Yeah.
So
Good shit.
but who do we got coming on today?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next guest is a longtime friend. We're glad that he could join us because we know he's a busy man. He's running a big company, you know. He doesn't always have the free time, but he's the compassionate, the loving, the interesting. I could keep going on, but I won't. Without further ado, it's Jordan Westcott. What's up, Jordan?
Oh, nursing my hangover, man, with a couple of beers.
Nice,
fellas, for the time being.
Nice, dude.
Sorry, I'm like not looking at the camera because I'm streaming it to my TV.
Oh, I like it.
So don't mind me looking like away.
Oh no, we're good, bro. I like it.
Yeah, I like the setup you got. I just want to say that's a nice looking couch, buddy.
Just got it yesterday. Passing out on this couch, drunk as fuck last night was probably the highlight of my week.
Did you find it on like Marketplace or did you fucking go to a store and buy that?
I ordered it.
Dang, that was probably a pretty penny then, huh?
I haven't dropped any guap on anything in a minute. I needed to spend some money.
All right, dude. I like it. That might
Nice,
last
dude.
you your whole life.
It's real Italian leather.
So what's
Is it-
Italian leather, dude?
I don't know, but it feels fucking great.
All right.
It's just like, you know how sometimes you sit down on somebody's leather couch and you're like, man, this thing sucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the
I
time.
can say with confidence, this couch does not suck. This leather is nice as fuck, dude.
So is that what like finalized the deal, or was it like the funky color kind of too? Because that's an interesting color choice, you know, for a couch.
I was gonna go with orange to begin with, like a burnt orange couch, but I settled on the dark green. I got dark hardwood floors in here that you can't see, but
Right
it
on.
looks pretty good against the floor. Fills the space nicely. I think I need to get a different coffee table. This one's a little too Too small, I think. But we'll get to it when we get there.
Yeah, you need something on that wall behind you, dude.
I know. I have a painting. I have a painting that's like 5 feet wide that's gonna go there, but I just haven't put it up yet. I just fucking moved into this place.
Dude, just put a
Nice,
big
dude.
old picture of yourself on there.
Good. I mean, fuck. I got a painting right there hung up. I got a painting right there hung up. Just not the big one.
All right, dude. Well, we're just gonna introduce you to the audience who you are. So we're just gonna start by like where you living, what are you doing, and what's up, dude? What you got going on?
What have you been up to, buddy?
Yeah, I guess it has been a few years since I talked to either one of you boys. I think the last time that I saw you was in Delaware. I think the last time I saw Brad was at that Halloween party that you guys talked about on last week's show, actually.
Oh yeah.
Tom and Savannah's Halloween party from all the years ago.
I forget. Yeah.
Brad was tearing into my boots. I got some new ones, just so you know.
Yeah, those shitty ass boots, dude.
But yeah, I mean, I live in I was in Detroit for a minute, but I just moved back to Ypsilanti. Sell barrels, run a big barrel company.
Dang, what's that all about?
Yeah, wow.
It's
I've
weird.
never
So
heard
we-
of that. That's crazy.
So we sell like we have like an online brand, right? So we sell rain barrels, right? So we run like a manufacturing company. We upcycle used barrels, give them a second life as rain barrels, sell them on Amazon. We're at Home Depot. We got our own website. There's all of that. And then we
Dang.
also just sell barrels. Say you're like a car manufacturer. There's a special do you guys know that auto manufacturers don't use an actual special kind of glass? They actually just use a chemical coating over it, and that's what makes it all break in one piece.
Really?
Yeah, we sell those guys barrels to put that chemical in.
Nice,
Dang,
dude.
dude. How'd you get your foot in that game?
Well, like 4 years ago, my buddy Josh was like, "Hey man, I need help building these rain barrels." So I would help him out. We'd smoke weed and just build rain barrels together. And then one point I was like, "Hey man, you should hire somebody else to do this and let me like run the company, and you can do like marketing." And he was like, "No, that's a terrible idea." So then I did it for him, and now we're a multi-million-dollar company. We used to do like, we were doing like, when I started there, he was making like 20 to 30K a year off this business, which is like, that's like having a job, right?
Yeah, it's like average.
Fuck yeah.
We just hit 3 million in sales this year or last year, 2021.
What the-
Congratulations, bro. Damn.
Kind of killing it.
I
I love my
didn't-
job. I hate my job. I love my job.
No,
It's
it
a
Stressful,
good
doesn't.
it's
balance, though.
easy.
Yeah, you got to, comes with the territory.
Well,
That's
but
why
yeah,
you got that nice couch then, huh?
That is correct. That is how I got this couch.
Dang, dude, that's sick though.
Yeah, it feels good. I think I'm gonna be able to retire by like 30, hopefully. If I don't fuck
Come
up.
on. Come
Dang.
on.
What?
Dang.
That's exciting, though.
Bro.
So, what you got?
No, you go, AJ.
No, take it away, B.
What kind of music you been listening to, Jordan? Any new shit or just same old?
Dude, I've been listening to a lot of disco lately, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, some disco, dude.
I've been listening to Chicago almost nonstop. Chicago's disco era, fucking stellar.
Really?
Chicago 5, Chicago 6, 2 of the most banging ass albums in the world.
Okay, I'll have to check that out, man.
You still playing music too?
All the time, yeah. All the
Nice,
time.
dude.
I'm working
Still-
on I just started learning how to play the drums, which is a
Really?
lot easier than I thought. Yeah. Like I'd only ever sat down at a drum set like by myself with no other music going, and I'm like, dude, this is fucking weird. Like
Yeah,
it's loud, super fucking loud.
it is.
And then just a few months ago, I was hanging out with my buddy Henry. We were jamming. He was playing the drums, and he was like, "You wanna swap? You wanna play drums?" I was like, "Buddy, I can't play the drums." He's like, "No, dude, it's fine." He's like, "No, dude, it's totally chill. Just do this, and then work out from there." And yeah, he showed me like literally just one thing, and I was like, "Oh, cool. Playing drums is actually pretty fun. It's not that fucking hard." Like, you go
Dang,
with it. Yeah.
that's exciting, dude. Yeah, I've been doing like the beat making on the computer, and I just have one of those little drum pad things that you hit the fucking pads with your fingers. And
Yeah.
I've been feeling like a rock star, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Something that I've never been able to get into is like music programs or like sound engineering.
Yeah, you don't seem like that kind of guy.
There have been so many times where I'm like, man, there's so much cool shit I could do, and then I actually sit down to do it, and I open up, like whatever fucking program, and I'm like, nope, too much for me.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Stick to instruments and keep computers away from me. I fucking hate computers.
Yeah, but dude, you can like plug in your own instruments and like play like your guitar melody and then add whatever you want. Like I remember the last time I was at your place, you had all those pedals and you were looping shit over each other. Like you can do that on the computer. It's just you're doing it through the computer instead.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like almost just like overwhelming for me. It's not even overwhelming. I guess maybe I'm just lazy. I don't want to.
No, dude.
I think that's what it is.
You have a multi-million-dollar company, dude. I mean, you ain't lazy.
I'm pretty fucking lazy, man. The shit practically runs itself now.
That's awesome, bro. Dude, so I every time I think of you, bro, I think of like when we were at Firefly and what was that thing you wrote across your chest? Do you remember? It said something taxes or tax.
Tax God.
Tax God. That's right. And then you braided your hair and you looked kind of like Post Malone in a way, and everyone thought you were Post from afar, but then like they got close and they're like, oh, that's the tax.
It's just a fat white guy fucking strung out.
Dude, I also think of this time when me and Brad came over to your house and we were in your room. It had like this green kind of lighting, or was it blue? There was like
it was green. Somebody stole that light from you, man.
Really? I just remember we were sitting in there and you started playing music like you were playing this little like melody on your guitar. And that's when I was just like, damn, this kid actually knows how to play, like you were. And then you started singing, and you have like this nice raspy kind of voice. It just sounds good, bro. I just wanted to kind of compliment you on that, because like that memory's stuck with me in my head for the longest fucking time.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
If there's any consolation, I mean, I appreciate it, but I've gotten a lot better at music since then too.
No, I'm sure, but still, at that point, I was just blown away because I was playing like. That's when I had just started, and I was just working on like my chord progression, and you were just over here like picking and doing all this just stuff I've never seen. I was like, wow, dude, this is awesome.
I've been trying to learn how to play flamenco style of guitar. Do you guys know what that is?
What
it's
is
like
that?
Almost like you guys ever hear like a mariachi band? They play like crazy fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's flamenco style. So I've been learning how to do that. And the biggest pain in the ass is growing my fucking fingernails out on just one hand. Like you gotta keep them long. You gotta have fingernails to do all that shit,
Like pluck?
Yeah. Or to do it, to do it properly, like you gotta have some nails, and I keep growing them out, and then they break. Then I gotta cut them, and I grow them out, and then people see me and they're like, "Dude, what the fuck is up with these fingernails? They look gross." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's for music, And they're like, "Why only on one hand? My left hand, I don't keep any nails on. The right hand, I just cut them like 2 days ago. But normally they're fucking long as hell and nasty."
Dang.
But
that's crazy, bro. But what's like give us something positive, dude. What's your motto that you live by? Let's say you're feeling down, Jordan. What do you tell Jordan? Just say, hey, we got to get through this.
You can do whatever the fuck you want anytime.
That's right.
You got a problem, that's your fucking fault. And that's what I say to myself.
That's good though. You're just keeping it real.
Well, I mean, dude, you just got to remember, people are like, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this."
Right.
You're like, okay, well, why don't you? I mean, I have friends here that are just like, not to like say like, oh, they're lost, but like, dude, I got friends who don't have hobbies. And it makes me so uncomfortable. I'm like, dude, what the fuck do you do in your free time? They're like, I don't know, watch TV. And I'm like, that's depressing, man. Like,
yeah.
Like read a book or go for a run or paint a picture or do literally fucking anything. They're like, no, murder mysteries, couch, good for me. We'll call it a day.
Dude, that pisses me off too when nobody.
You don't like to get into a nice fucking murder mystery, bro.
Yeah, that's not what I was saying.
Come on,
I'm just saying, man, you gotta have something to fucking do. If you're like,
no, you're right.
On New Year's, I was talking to this woman. She's fucking old. I hate this woman. She sucks. But I was like, I was talking to her, and I'm like, So Kim, what's your perfect day? Like, you don't have to recover from working all week. Like you're in a good mood. You're not like, oh, it's my day off. I need to recoup from the week. Anything that you want to do, what are you going to do? And she goes, I don't know, like hang out with my cat and watch YouTube. And I was like, no, imagine you're not tired, you're not exhausted from the week. What are you going to do? And she's like, yeah, hang out with my cat, watch YouTube. And I'm like, that's what you do for fun? Like it is fun. I got no shade against people doing that, but like that's all you can fucking think of. Like,
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
He's like, yeah, pretty much. Like weirds me out when people don't have fucking hobbies.
No, dude, I hate that too.
So if you're not exhausted from the week, so how would you answer that then? What would you say to her?
I like doing drugs and hanging out with my friends, to be totally honest with you.
Fair enough.
That's
pretty much
hobby,
it,
though. Yeah.
It's a good hobby. I mean, like, I wouldn't call that a hobby, but I got plenty of hobbies. I read books, play music.
Give us a good book.
Yeah, what are you into?
Oh, my favorite book of all time,
Give
Carpenter's Gothic by William Gaddis.
Gotta
Great
write
book.
that down.
Wonderful book.
I'm gonna try reading a book for the first time in like 3-4 years.
Fucking good luck, buddy.
Hey, just chip away a couple pages at a time.
Yeah.
Reading's boring.
All right, man.
What do you read? Do you read like before you go to bed, or are you just like midday after a nap kind of wake up?
I usually read at work if I'm not doing anything, or just around the house, mornings. Sunday mornings, I sit in front of this window right over here that you guys can't see. Lets in a lot of light.
I can see that. I can see the light. It's emitting some fucking nice rays on you.
I really need to get some darker fucking curtains because honestly, sometimes I get a lot of weekend mornings where I wake up not feeling so hot. And literally every fucking room in this house has windows and all of them get light all day. When you're hungover, it's not fun. Sometimes I'll like go lay down in my closet over here and I'm just like, dark room, fuck yeah. Yeah, I gotta get some darker curtains for this place. This shit's ridiculous.
What are you drinking there, Jordan?
Cherry White Claw.
Nice.
The best flavor.
What's your kind of go-to? Is that your go-to, a White Claw?
That's the go-to, yeah. I stopped drinking beer because it started hurting my tummy real bad and giving me like crazy bad hangovers.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I love beer and sometimes I'll have a nice sour or a gosa, but I can't drink more than 2 or 3 or else I'm going to be like shitting, crazy hangover the next day. Like I'm drinking 2 or 3 beers and I'm like, wow, I feel like garbage. Whereas, the Claws, I can smash a 12-pack and be fine.
Yeah. Did you try that new Bud Light Next?
No, but that sounds horrible.
It might be a new thing, dude.
I don't know. I tried the White Claw, the harder ones, the ones that are 8%. They're fucking gross, dude. I would not recommend.
Really?
No, they're terrible.
You're not into any liquor or anything, wine?
I'm a big bourbon guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. You into any? You don't like what? Continue. Sorry, I won't cut you off.
Oh, what I was gonna say is some of the rain barrels that we make them out of used bourbon barrels. And sometimes the boys will drill into one and they'll be like, oh, Jordan, there's like liquid in here. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, get a bucket. We're pouring it out. And that's always really cool, getting whiskey straight out of the barrel.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta like filter all the char out by yourself. I just finished a bottle that I had like 2 or 3 days ago, but.
Wait, so are you getting barrels that are like filled, or is there just like a little bit, kind of like a skim coat at the top?
They're empty. We get them after they're dumped. Like after they dump them and bottle them, we get the barrels. And sometimes they leave like an inch or 2 of liquid at the
just
bottom.
A little bit.
Dude, an inch or 2 of liquid in a 53-gallon barrel is a lot of fucking liquid. That is a lot of fucking liquid. Like,
fuck yeah. Nice, dude.
What are you drinking, AJ?
So this is something that one of the listeners recommended a couple weeks back. It's called Tin Cup. It's a rye whiskey. I think I rated it like, I think like maybe in the 8s or the 9s. It's not bad. I'm more of a whiskey drinker. I don't mind bourbon, but.
See, I fucking hate whiskey. Rye whiskey,
Really?
I think, is one of the worst things in the fucking world. I do love gin though, which some people have opinions about that.
Yeah,
but,
I don't like gin, so
I think gin is delicious. Make me go
Man,
blind though.
fuck. What beer were you drink? What beer did you say you drank? Like an Agassi, or what? What was the one that made your stomach hurt?
I mean, they all make my stomach hurt.
Oh, now
My
it's
favorite
just
kind
like
of beers.
even just like a regular Bud Light, you'd be fucked.
I mean, I wouldn't be like I'll drink them sometimes too. Like if I'm at a party and I run out of claws, I'll snag beers from people, but I try to
Yeah,
avoid it at all costs because
yeah.
it does not make me feel good.
Jordan.
Usually it ends up. What's up?
No, go on. My bad.
I was gonna say usually it ends up being solid gold because that's what all my friends drink. Solid gold.
Oh, is that the Founders?
Yep.
Dude, do you have a Valentine's date for Valentine's, or how was your Valentine's?
Valentine's Day was weird. My ex-girlfriend called me actually.
Yeah, she went back in.
No, dude, it was really funny. I texted her last night actually, and I was like, dude, I'm at this party and they have the same couch that we used to have. And she goes, I miss you. And I was like, no, not like that, not like that. But no, we're really good friends now. She calls me on Valentine's Day. She's just like sitting out front of her house, like in her car, and she's like, dude, I broke up with my boyfriend like yesterday and I don't want to go inside. Will you hang out with me? And I was like, dude, you live in Denver. I'll FaceTime you for a little bit. But like, sounds like you really fucked yourself on that one, huh? Living in a studio apartment, breaking up with the boy like the day before Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Weird move, man. Weird move.
That's a nice dude of you to offer a FaceTime, though. I wouldn't have done that.
Oh, I wasn't doing shit, dude. I was getting drunk at home. One of my other friends came over. I'm not gonna name her. She sucks. I don't really like her. I don't really like being friends with her. Not my ex, my friend that came over. She lives like 2 houses down. She was fucking my buddy for a minute. She was fucking my buddy Brad for a minute.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Not you, obviously.
Yeah, no, not that kid. He was single on Valentine's Day too.
Nah, she was not fucking me.
But no, she does this thing. She does this thing where like, I do not think she's attractive. I do not want to sleep with her. I want none of this shit. And every time we hang out, she'll like make it a point to be like, hey man, I don't want you to be offended, but like I could never sleep with you. And I'm like, that's great. We can stop right there. I don't want to sleep with you. And she's like, no, I don't want you to feel bad. You're just like, you're really good friends with Brad. And like, he and I were sleeping together for a minute and I don't want to fuck that up. And I'm like, buddy, it's fine. If I wanted to fuck you, I'm sure we would have by now. Like, I don't want this. She's like, well, no, I just don't want you to feel bad about it. Like, I'm like, again, do we have to go over this every fucking time we hang out? Like, I don't want it. Like, yeah, she came over on Valentine's Day too, and we got drunk together.
Do you think it's weird, like when you have a buddy and you guys are like fucking the same girl? Like, do you think that's weird?
Oh, it can be. Oh, same girl?
Like let's just say like, like he banged her for like a couple times over that year, and now she's just been banging me recently. Like, you think that's weird?
I mean, if they had like a serious relationship, maybe, and also like depending on how good of boys you are with the boy, but like,
yeah,
for the most part, it shouldn't matter.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I really like
they were in. So her and my buddy Brad were literally just like fucking for like 2 or 3 weeks, like not serious, just banging. So yeah, I mean, if I'd slept with her, I'm sure nobody would have a problem with it. I think Brad would be like, dude, what the fuck? Bro? Like, yeah, pretty sure it would be totally okay. But like, I don't know, fucking a dude's ex-girlfriend is totally different. Like, I mean, that's a different story.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the time factor, like, hey, my best friend just broke up with his girlfriend and then I slept with her. That's a fucking problem.
Yeah, that's an issue. Yeah. What do you think, B? You want to get into some currents?
Yeah, dude, let's do it, man. I can't wait to hear Jordan's fucking opinions on these.
Right.
Dude, everything is fucking crazy.
All right, we'll start them off with this one.
You got it? You want me to read it?
Oh, yeah, any one of you guys can.
All right, so the headline says entire cabin reported stolen in Michigan. And then it just shows like a picture of a cute little kind of cottage cabin looking thing. Michigan State Police investigators Michigan State Police investigators are seeking the help of the public to locate an unusual piece of stolen property, an entire cabin. The Michigan State Police said the 12-foot by 28-foot cabin was originally located in the Cold Springs Township. Have you guys ever heard of Cold Springs Township?
No.
No, me neither. The owners of the cabin recently reported it was missing and presumed stolen. It's believed that it was taken sometime between November 18th and December 16th. What, dude? That's
a pretty big time frame.
Yeah, that's quite the time frame. And how do you take that
Also,
without
like,
anyone like seeing you? You know, I don't know.
It's a nice little cabin.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that the neighbor. I mean, like, here's the thing: it's a cabin. Obviously, it's transportable. You're the neighbor at that place. What are you gonna do? Call the cops?
Right, because you don't, yeah,
like,
you don't know what's
pull up
going
with
on.
the truck.
Right.
That's probably their cat. They're probably just moving their shit around. Also, how the fuck do you report that to the police? Like, you're like, hey, this dude that lives by me just got a new cabin. I'm pretty sure he stole the whole thing. Like, that's weird. That's super fucking weird.
Right. People thought it was just like, it was ordinary. They didn't even get the suspicion to report it. Clearly, I mean, it's reported now, but like, I don't fucking know. This is just crazy to me. I don't see how you can take that. How do you pick that thing up?
I don't know, but it looks like they got one behind it if we want to go grab the other one.
Right? They
clear
grab the neighborhood.
I bet you
maybe they'll teach them a lesson in fucking anchoring their shit to the ground, dude. You got a structure that big and you're not gonna like cement it in or put it on a fucking like base.
Yeah, like a permanent kind of base, exactly.
Dude, if there was
we thought about moving it later, so
yeah. I mean, there was snow out there during that time. Whoever stole that during the fucking snow, in the snow too, that's crazy. They really wanted that.
Shit. If I could steal a cabin, I probably would.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, so did they get away with it though? Did it say?
It says they're investigating.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's unreal. All right, the next current event says Washington driver caught using plastic skeleton passenger in carpool lanes. And Brad, you earlier said that that's a genius idea.
It is because, well, in California, they have like the HOV lanes, which is like the carpool lanes. And usually people just drive in them anyways because they just get to where they want to go. But I mean, having a little buddy here, you're good to go. You're not gonna you're not gonna be late to work getting pulled over for doing that. I mean, you got your boy there.
Dude, the weirdest thing about HOV lanes is that some of them, I don't know if you guys have been to Washington or Oregon State, but
yeah,
they also have HOV lanes. And some of them are 2+ passengers only, and some of them are 3+ passengers only, which is fucking weird. Like, we got two separate carpool lanes, one for you and a friend, one for you and 2 friends. Like, that's kind of weird.
That is odd. It says I can't speak today, boys. The Washington State Patrol said a driver using the high occupancy vehicle lanes on a highway was stopped when a trooper realized the driver's only passenger was a plastic skeleton wearing a hoodie. I mean, the dude went out of the way, to dress this thing up. Like, just let the guy go.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, dude, he's probably saving a ton of money on gas, honestly.
He put in the work, bro.
I mean, look at him. He's got the same outfit. That's his work partner right there. I might just put one of those guys in my car so I got a little boy to ride with.
Right?
We're rushing to Timmy's, man. This man needs some coffee. Look at him.
It says that the vehicle with the faux passenger traveling in the HOV lane,
Coal Creek,
was in the Coal Creek area. I've still never heard of that.
Wow.
A lot of ads for cancer on this site.
I know. It's fucking, they're really popping it at us too.
I'm smoking.
Let's have Jordan read this one.
No, man, I can't. It's too small on my screen.
Oh, is it?
I can't read it.
Okay.
11 alleged Wu gang members charged for $4 million COVID unemployment fraud scheme.
They got that bag, bro.
Crazy.
Dang.
Fuck it.
Federal authorities have charged 11 members of a New York City gang for a scheme to steal 4.3 million in unemployment insurance during the COVID-19 pandemic.
So they hit a lick, huh?
Dude,
Is it really stealing though? I mean,
No.
fraud's
Oh.
not that bad.
Right. That's what I'm saying, dude. If you can do it and just get your money, I mean, you win.
I mean,
I say let
shit,
them
they
go.
got caught, so they must have fucked up at one point. But
Right. Someone spoke, and then it was all over after that.
So
you know what?
a
I got
federal.
something crazy for you guys. Keep going,
Well,
Brad. My bad.
No, you're good, bro. It says a federal probe involving Justice Department of Labor's office inspector general led to the arrest of 8 members of the Brooklyn-based Wu Gang in New York City on Thursday. So in Brooklyn-based, huh?
Woo gang.
Weirds me out that they're still fucking gangs.
Right,
I
dude?
know, dude. That's what I was
Like-
thinking about the other day.
You get together with a group of your friends, and you're like, "Man, we're gonna tear shit up. What should we call ourselves?" Like,
Woo.
why gangs, man? Why can't you just hang out in a group? You know?
Yeah, dude. I went into a whole little YouTube dive because I was watching that Young Dolph murder, and then I was just watching like Memphis, Tennessee, all the stuff going on there. And it was just big groups of people just it was so crazy, dude. I was like, this cannot be real. I just couldn't believe it.
There was a gang fight. There was a gang shootout in Chicago, I believe, a few months ago. Like 2-3 people died, like 9 people injured, and the whole case got thrown out under the fucking guise of mutual combat.
What's that? The
Oh yeah,
guy-
no, yeah, we were talking about that.
The
Yeah,
guides
oh,
of
you guys
mutual
hear about
com-
this?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
'cause
mutual combat. Like they tried
yeah.
taking these dudes to court, and the fucking defense attorney was just like, "This was a consensual fight. We've
Yep.
got no case here." And they were like, "All right, yeah, true." Like, how the fuck does that work?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
I heard about Joe Rogan was saying that, and I looked it up, and yeah, I remember reading that. That was crazy.
Mutual combat's not even legal in Illinois.
it said that before receiving the 4.3 mil, members of the gang allegedly attempted to steal as much as almost 21 million. So I mean, they didn't get their full bag, but they got enough,
No.
you know.
No, they didn't.
21. All right, bro. Read this one.
Me, okay.
Yeah.
Australian man stacks 6 M&Ms, earns world record. So this is something that I could see Jordan doing probably. Can we
I
watch
don't have
this?
time. I don't have time for that.
I don't know if we can watch it, but 6 M&Ms, dude.
What the fuck is on his fingers.
It doesn't seem that crazy to me. Like I feel like we could go for 7 tonight. Like, come on.
What, are they using tissues
Oh.
on his fingers with it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at him
Is it-
shaking, dude.
I feel like that's cheating. He's got like
Dude, you
tissue
know what-
paper
you know what?
wrapped around. What?
I guarantee there's pine tar on there. Just like a fucking baseballer.
Oh, cool. Okay, good. I don't need to see the kid eat them.
Yeah, I
That looks
wanted
like
to
a
watch.
fucking loser. That's the lamest Australian I've ever seen.
Right? Brandon Kelby, 22, previously stacked 4 M&Ms in 2020, equaling the record originally set by Silvio Saba and making him the joint holder. So 4, dude. I mean, I'm about to go buy a bag of Valentine's Day M&Ms and fucking start stacking. I'm gonna stack like 7 rows of 7.
I feel like it's not that. I feel like it cannot possibly be that fucking hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Also,
can-
why is there a fucking world record for that? Like,
That's the best question.
I think
can you imagine that being your claim to fame, like bragging to your friends, like, I hold a world record. for
Dude, that
some
guy's
fucking-"
he's got the little plaque that they send him hanging over his mantle. Like that's in his living room, you know. That'd be what you hang right behind that couch of yours on that open wall.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know-
get there when we get there. I mean, you know, I'll try and stack 7 M&Ms tonight. We'll get it up.
man.
Yeah, that's about it though. I mean,
Yeah,
that
you-
was
you guys are hating on him. I think he's pretty cool. I would do that, man.
I'd beat that guy up, dude.
Wait, what's that last article say? Or the last paragraph? It says that he was a serial record breaker and that his other records include most drumstick flips in 1 minute, the longest duration spinning a basketball on a pair of spectacles.
See, that's fucking like.
I mean, he's got some more. He's got the tallest tower of dice stacked on the back of the hand in 30 seconds while blindfolded. He's going for, how do you like, no one else is attempting this, you know?
Well, that's because like, dude, but it's not a world record if it has to be that specific. Like,
Right.
oh, I hold the world record for spinning a basketball on my finger for the longest amount of time. Oh yeah, well, I did it on a pair of glasses. So we're gonna have to make, we're gonna have to make a new record for that. They're two totally different things, but I mean, that's just stupid.
It's incredible. All right, and then is this the last one?
Yeah.
All right, click off that little tab so I can read that. The bat falcon has been spotted in the United States for the first time. The bat
What is a
falcon.
bat falcon?
Says the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service said a bat falcon was spotted in Texas and is the first member of its species to ever be documented in the U.S.
Yeah. So it says a bat falcon, a species typically found in Mexico, Central America, and South America. So,
I mean, it's a new species, bro. Something
Who's
that we
writing
can...
for these news companies?
Ben Hooper, man. Shout out Ben
The
Hooper.
boy Ben Hooper.
Is that your dad? What
No, we just share last names. This could be like my long lost cousin or something. Who knows?
We should go find the bat falcon, dude.
I don't know, dude.
You always want to take a trip down to Texas?
Yeah, let's go capture that thing, dude.
The Santa Ana National Wildlife Refuge said the falcon was first spotted in December and is believed to be a juvenile due to its coloration. The size and shape of the avian's beak implies it is likely a male. I mean,
dude, somebody straight up caught that bird down in Mexico and brought it home.
Or this thing's been flying around for a while, and this is just the first time someone actually knew like birds and just saw like, oh, that thing's not like local to this area, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not paying attention to fucking birds. I mean, shout out to the bird watchers, but
birds are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? What's
I'm
your
a
bird?
fan.
What's your bird then? If you're gonna say they're cool.
Was my favorite bird?
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, like there's the piping plovers are really cool, but they're not like, those aren't birds that you would keep as pets. If we're talking like domesticated birds, probably lovebirds, man. Lovebirds are cool as fuck.
Really?
Yeah, you ever see one? They're
No.
gorgeous. They're beautiful. Beautiful little birds. They kind of look like parakeets, but they're smaller. They got cooler colors. Parakeets are whack.
One time, me and AJ rescued a bird.
Not just a
Oh, yeah,
bird.
tell
bro.
me
It was
all
a
about that.
Big
You want-
ass bird, dude.
So we were doing some work for like one of his clients, I guess, when he had a company, and we were, I forget, were we raking or whatever, but we were down by this dock down because he lived on like this little pond that was secluded by itself, and we're down on this dock and we just hear like just leaves being kind of like brushed along on this hill, like just rapid brushing of leaves, and we look over and this bald eagle is like within 20 feet of us, and it had like an injured, was it an injured wing or was it an injured foot? I can't remember.
No, it had it ate lead, so its nerves and its wings were all messed up.
Oh, really?
That's why it got injured, they said.
Really?
Yeah, they said that it drank something out of somewhere, like the water down there, and then it got lead in it and it got all fucked up and might have hit a tree or something.
Yeah, but anyways, we just turned around and could not believe that it was a
Dude.
bald eagle of all things. And so we had to tell the person that we were like working for that there was a bald eagle in their backyard, just kind of.
Dude, the thing was
flopping
massive.
around.
The thing was massive though.
Oh.
Me and AJ walked up to it and I was like, I'm gonna try to like help it. Maybe it's stuck on something. And like I got close, dude, and it was so vicious. It looked at me and like I was
That thing
like,
was probably 3 feet tall, 3.5 feet tall. Like it was a big
Did you
bird.
guys see the video? Did you guys see the video of that fucking eagle? Not a bald eagle, just another kind of eagle flying into that dude's car.
no, dude.
No.
Dude flies into the passenger seat. This dude is like a small time streamer in like the Philippines or something. He's just like self streaming, like sitting in his car parked, and a fucking eagle fucking swoops right in the window, lands on his passenger seat. And again, dude, this bird is fucking huge, and he's just like sitting in his car with it, like I don't know what to do. Like
That
this
would
is
be
fucking crazy.
so scary.
It's all on camera, you know. He's live streaming, and he's like, like, what the fuck do you do in that situation? You know, he had to like
Yeah.
very carefully get out of the car. Like, birds are fucking gnarly, man.
I would probably punch
Like
you,
the
dude.
bears in the sky.
Heart attack right there.
Yeah, I would-
freak the fuck out.
I don't know what I would do, dude. I'd probably call my mom.
Good move.
I'd probably feed it lead, bro. I don't know. I'd try to just.
I heard that's a good way to fuck a bird up.
No, dude, we used to go to the state park and just take bread and then put chewing tobacco in it and throw it to the birds back when we were young. And they didn't like it because the adults found out because we were just with a group of boys and we didn't know we were doing wrong. We just thought they would get buzzed up and they liked it because the humans liked
trying to
it,
help a brother out. Yeah.
And you would just
feeding,
see him go nuts, dude.
Feeding pigeons Alka-Seltzer.
Oh yeah, so they blow up.
It's fucked up.
It is.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Hey, Jordan, I got a question for you.
What's up, buddy?
If we were to, pay you a lump sum of cash, do you think you could throw together a nice little 30-second song for the old intro or the outro of one of our videos?
I mean, yeah, I could try.
I
Or
mean,
just
no
like a
pressure.
melody.
Yeah, no
Oh,
pressure.
I was gonna ask who did your guys' intro. You don't have to throw me a lump sum
I
of
did
cash,
it.
something like that. You did it?
I did it, yeah. That's what I
Okay.
created. But I did it in one night and I just kind of was messing with shit on this little keyboard here. And
Yeah.
and then I didn't know what to say because it was my first time recording. I started listening to my voice and I was like, wow, I sound like shit. So I was kind of just saying it depressed. I was like, whip the edge. But
blow it in or blow it
I
out.
think the intro's sick.
dude, my dad likes it too. I was like, you guys really like it, huh? And then I was like, I don't know.
It's real mellow, it's mellow enough. It's not like
Yeah.
we're here to do a fucking podcast.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
really just easing you into the show. It's a good intro song.
Thanks, bro. But yeah, if you come up with a good melody you think would be good for this show, dude, send it over, bro. And then
Well, think about it. I got a lot of little melodies.
really?
Oh yeah, plenty. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just bought a new guitar. Holy shit! Give me 2 seconds for it.
Okay, yeah, let's see it.
Actually, I can still talk. I got the pods in, dude. I can talk anywhere in this fucking building.
Jordan let me borrow his guitar one time.
That guitar is now. Oh shit! The Strat. I think that was it. I just bought this. I have been looking for one of these guitars specifically for fucking 6 years.
So what is this?
This is a Hondo 2.
Dang.
They got sued out of existence for ripping other people off. And one of my buddies has one of these. This is the what is this? The H1010, I think. He's got the HD 1030. So his is a little bit nicer, but when I played his for the first time, he bought it for $20 from a friend of ours.
Wow.
We're jamming one day, and I was like, damn, Tanner, this is one of the nicest fucking guitars I've ever played. This thing's slick. I've been looking for one ever since. They stopped making them in 1989, so they're fucking old,
Dang.
Finally found one.
Yeah, where'd you find it? Online or at a garage
I bought it
sale?
from a music shop. I bought it from a music shop in Minnesota.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. Dude, I'm talking when I say I was looking for one for 6 years, I'm talking at least once a week I was hopping online and I'm like, Dad, anybody selling one of these things?
So when you walked into that music shop, were you looking for that guitar or were you just going into the music shop and then you saw it?
I was doing my weekly online browsing trying to find one.
Nice.
Mm.
Nice.
They sell Honda 2s all the time everywhere, but one, that's a professional series, so it's got better pickups in it, and the body's nicer. Number two, they sell them all the time, but it wasn't the body style that I wanted on any of them. They're all selling shitty fucking like Les Paul ripoffs. I don't like Les Pauls. They're stupid.
Dang. I wish I knew more
Yeah.
so I could just be more excited for you.
I know. No, I mean, buying a new instrument's always exciting though, dude. I
It
just
was
bought a
more money, dude. They sold that thing to me for dirt cheap because they're not nice guitars. They're not like sought after. It cost more to ship that thing to Michigan than it did to buy it.
Why didn't you just go drive and pick it up?
Minnesota's fucking far away.
Would it have been
that's
cheaper?
a good drive.
Dude, God, I think they charged me like $180 for shipping.
Oh, that's nothing, dude.
Yeah, it's probably cheaper just getting the shipping.
I would have
than driving
spent,
all
dude.
the
I would
way
have
out
spent
there.
so much more money driving to
Yeah.
Minnesota to pick it up. Like that is fucking insane.
I thought you're
Yeah.
talking like 500 to like 1,000 for shipping.
No. They sold that thing. That thing was only like $100, like
Oh.
115, 120. But yeah, like
Damn.
more than the whole price just to ship it. Worth it. Thing plays like a peach. I fucking love it.
Fuck yeah, bud. Well, I don't know how much more we got for you. I think that might do it, man.
Wrapping it up.
All right.
Hey, buddy. We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to fucking hop on this pod with us.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I appreciate it. I probably just would have been sleeping on this couch. So, like I said, right before we started this, another one of my homies just walked into the house and woke me up. So, God bless John. God bless you boys. Otherwise, I'd still be in bed. My hangover is going away a little bit. Still got the thumping right here. You know.
Yeah.
But, we're getting over it.
But,
Gotta
bro.
go play some poker tonight.
Oh hell yeah, you play poker?
Yeah, dude, it was so fucked up. So like, me and my boys just started doing a weekly poker night. They used to do it, and they stopped for a few months. So last week was the first time. My dumbass shows up with money, like actual money, and I'm like, cool, we're gonna buy in and play with poker chips. I got like $50 in my pocket. I get to the bar. My buddy Brandon and his wife run a bar, so we get to play there after hours and stuff. But I show up with like $50 in my pocket, and everybody else is like pulling out coin purses. You know, I was like, oh shit, we're playing with change. So I had to walk up to the bar, and I was like, can I get a sort of change? This $1 bill, like some quarters, some nickels, some dimes, and pennies. And Claire, the girl working the bar, was like, dude, are you fucking serious right now? I was like, yeah, I did. Nobody told me we were playing with fucking pennies. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, you know.
No, that is shitty.
We were playing with single dollar bills, and one of the dude who runs the bar was like, hey man, we got to keep green off the table. I don't want to get shut down for illegal gambling or anything if somebody walks by. I was like, man, that's fucked up. But all right, like.
Oh, that makes sense.
So
Jordan,
just
you want
use
us to plug your like website for your barrel or any kind of social media, or you?
Basically, the company doesn't need to know that I do drugs.
Yeah.
Drink,
Oh yeah.
drink during the day.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
We try to maintain a positive image.
All right,
Respect.
dude.
Boss, the owner is a 2-time felon. One time he got arrested. He got arrested running coke.
Really?
50K. He's driving a Monte Carlo. Gets pulled over with like 2 pounds of blow and $50,000 cash.
Dang.
Yep, our lawyer got him out. Our lawyer got him out real good. He was on probation for like 6 fucking years, but he really cleaned it up. He's got kids now. He's a family man. Good for him.
That's
Good for
right.
him.
All right, man. Well, Jordan, I love you, man.
Love you, buddy.
Great to chat with you boys. Let me know if
Yeah,
you ever want me to come back on.
Oh yeah,
and,
we do.
Hey, it's good to see you and hear from you.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Keep doing the podcast, you know. I did a podcast for a minute. I don't know if you guys knew.
Oh,
this.
really?
Yeah. We stopped because
Yeah.
I didn't like my buddy that I was doing it with. I didn't like doing the show with him. It was a little weird. But
Yeah.
hardest part about doing a podcast or doing content creation of any kind is just continuing to do it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people start a podcast and they're like, oh man, I've released fucking 28 episodes and I've only got less than 1,000 views, so I'll just stop.
Yeah.
Nobody ever made it anywhere by doing that. So keep doing what you're doing.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've been doing good. We haven't missed a weekend yet. And like, dude, like I know AJ pretty well. Like I fucking hate him, but even if I hate him, we'll come on here and get this shit done.
Yep.
It's just, you know,
Yeah,
you
that-
get her done.
Hey, buddy, that
Oh,
hurt,
oh.
but I get you.
Yeah. You know, you always find love somewhere. You just got to go through the hate.
Right.
But anyways, it's a wrap. All right, and that was our amazing guest Jordan Westcott.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy, isn't he? He's just very,
I fucking love him, dude.
yeah, he's so different in the best ways. So
I just love talking to him, man.
Me
Just,
too.
I can't talk to him and just like not smile.
I
It's
know
just- I love him. But
those kind of people are needed in your life.
oh yeah, definitely, man. I'm just happy that we know people like that, you know.
Me too. Fortunate.
But we'll do our sports picks before we get out of here. So what did we say? We said I was at 1.3 and you're at 1.16.
Yeah, so we're close. We gotta keep running it and see if anyone pulls ahead or if we stay neck and neck.
well, here, but when I'm pulling this up, we still haven't came up with like the consequence at the end of the year. What's gonna happen? Are we just shaving the tops of our head and keeping it for a week, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I like that because that's kind of a more harmless thing.
Yeah, so
I was
you have to
gonna
keep
say,
it for
I'd let
7
you-
days.
I'd let you choke me out, but I might not wake up.
That's not worth all this, man. I'm putting hard work into these units.
Oh, come on. You tapping me out or like you just
Nah,
put me to sleep?
No, because then you wake up. You know, I want something
Alright.
good.
All right, I'll shave. Well, I won't
want-
say I will, but
I want you to go out in public with just the top of your head shaved and the side of your hair and the back of your hair, keeping it for a week. And I want you to go to work and I want you to just get shit on, humiliated. And then I
will.
want you to come
That's
on the
all
pod.
the ammo I need to give them, you know?
Yeah.
That's But then after that, you have to just shave your head, you know? You got to just
Mhm.
I'm not letting that grow back. I'm just going to
Well,
have to
yeah.
shave the rest of it.
But what you do is you shave it, the top of it on the pod, and then you go all the way to the next pod, and then you shave the rest on the next pod.
Fuck.
You got to. That's how you
Dude.
prove it. That's how you prove you've had it.
No,
for a
I
week.
might do the pod while I have someone shaving my head for me. Like I'll just but I'm not saying I'm going to lose. I'm just saying I'm willing to do it, you know?
Oh, yeah. Damn, I didn't even think about me losing.
Yeah, you and your yeah. It would look more funny with you with a shaved head than me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But,
All right, who you taking in? There's a UFC fight night tonight, correct? It's not a UFC
Yeah.
card.
What
Or
was
well,
it?
it is a UFC card, but it's not like a number behind it.
Yeah.
So first fight, we got Abdul Razik Al Hassan. I don't know how the fuck to say that.
No, you said it right, I think.
Against Joaquin Buckley. He was the one that had that crazy highlight
Yeah.
knockout where he like spun around and kicked behind him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to choose Joaquin just because I'm not familiar with Abdul Al Hassan.
Okay. Let me see here. Keen. All right, and I'm going to take Al Hassan, dude,
All right.
because I actually know it's gonna be a good fight. I know a lot of people are looking forward to this one because
They should be starting once we're done recording, you know?
yeah, it's gonna be perfect, dude. I'm gonna be chilling all night, bro. I ain't doing nothing with this fat brick foot of mine.
Dude, I can't do anything either. I was gonna work out today and I tried doing a push-up just to see if I could put pressure on my shoulder and I can't.
Well, dude, let's play Madden. And I want to tell people we can live stream our Madden on Twitch now too. So
Yeah, dude. Once we're done, we'll be done perfect time and I'll hop on with you. I'll play you.
all right, sick, dude. Read the next one.
The next one we're gonna bet on is Jamal Hill. versus Johnny Walker. I feel like that H in his name is not necessary, but
Jamal.
Jamal.
uh,
Wow, Walker. Since you took I'm gonna take Walker on this one.
nice. So Walker's at plus 210. So that'd be a
Yep.
good little lick for you. And I will
Yep.
take Jamal
Jamal.
because why not? It's my guy. And I actually do think he's gonna win because Walker is he's just weird and he hasn't been having
Walker's
the best.
goofy, dude. He had
Yeah.
that clip come out where he tripped walking on stage to do the weigh in. And then when he flexed right after he weighed in, he like cramped up and made this fucking goofy face.
Yeah, he was looking good at first when he was like tearing everybody up, and then he just had
I
a
know.
shitty streak of just
After that, it seemed like it went downhill after he did that celebration and like hurt his arm, like hurt his shoulder or whatever. That's when
Yeah.
I first was just like, all right, I think it's all downhill from here, but I
Yeah.
don't know. All right. And then I think that's it for the UFC fights because no one on there is really intriguing to us other than those two fights we picked. So we're gonna go into the men's Winter Olympics.
Just a little fun
We've
one.
got the men's hockey. So Finland versus Russia. And Finland is a -120 favorite. Oh no, it's actually isn't this a pick'em or no? It's not a pick'em.
No,
They're the
no.
favorite. Finland's the favorite, -120, and Russia's a -102. So it's kind of close. I'm feeling Russia on this one. I want to choose the ROC.
All right. And this is actually a good one because if we lose, we don't lose that much, you know.
Right.
I'm gonna take Finland though because I think I knew a guy. You remember that VD guy who was at our high school?
Vidi. Yeah.
I think that's where that guy's from.
He's either
Or-
from Finland or
Switzerland
Sweden.
or
Yeah.
Sweden. Yeah, maybe
I
it was
can't.
Sweden.
It was one of those. It
And
might have
I'm
been. I think you're right though. I think it was Finland.
and I remember knowing that he was really good, and then I remember watching a lot of shit on wherever he was from, and they were all really good over there.
Well, dude, remember he came to our school and he broke like every record in the history of our hockey.
Yeah,
Like everyone that had ever set records, he just shattered those records by coming over here.
I remember
Incredible. Like he was the driving force behind having everyone show up at those games because they knew
That's
that
true.
he was just nasty.
That's why I think I was there twice for some noise I heard.
Oh yeah,
you know?
he brought me. It was appealing to come see some Finnish kid like just skate circles around people, you know?
Yeah, I probably wasn't even watching, dude. Probably just
Yeah, you
got
were
ripped before.
trying to finesse. Yeah, you were trying to finesse some women or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I was probably working a deal with someone like what we're doing after or something. But
All right, yo, can we go to your house? Let's have a party tonight.
yeah, dude. Where are we going, dude? I was probably just me and Noah just sitting back there.
Yeah.
But end us off with something good, dude. What do you want to end with?
I just want to end with what I've said this before and it sucks, but like what makes you uncomfortable is what you should pursue in a sense because it's going to be good for you. It's good to step out of your comfort zone. And I think that applies to us very well right now because we're trying your ideas that you've presented to me are very nerve-wracking, and at first when I heard them I didn't want to pursue them at all, but now that I've kind of got my head on my shoulders again and thought about what we're doing, it's exciting to try to do something new. So just stick with it when it gets uncomfortable, I guess, you know?
That's true, man. You just what's that one guy say? I think his name's E.T. maybe, or Eric Thomas. I think his name is. When you're already hurting, get a reward from it, you know? So I'll just add with that, man.
Yeah, and I just want to say if you made it to the end of this pod, thank you guys for listening. Follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, rate us on Spotify, rate us on, I believe you can rate us on Apple.
Yep.
Just tell us what you think. I mean, we probably won't change what we're doing, but we'd still like to hear what you guys got to say. So
Yeah, tell us what you think and tell us who you would like to hear on here, or if you have someone that you want us to talk to, even if we don't know them, just send them our way.
yeah, and if you guys do follow that Instagram, engage with the stories that we post because it helps us talk about the next. Like it helps us figure out what we're going to talk about on the next podcast. So be engaging, people. You know,
That's right.
right on, buddy. Right on, buddy.
All right, man. Well, this is it. You know I love you.
Love you too, buddy. Even though I hate you.
Yeah, that's right.